What's up, Health Pirates? I want to record this video on this little movement session. So I talk about movement often as opposed to just exercise, moving to explore and play in your body and explore different ranges of motion where you are stable and just have fun. Move, see where you need to stretch. So here is a movement session. I'm going to give a little commentary as we go through it. This has been something that I've been practicing, and it has been great at releasing tension that I find building up in the body. If we don't move into these ranges of motion, tension and stress can build there. This is a great one for the hips. Which I've got tight hips from years of improper squatting and sitting often. This is another good hip opener, very sexual here. Sometimes I do this naked, actually. Just, full moon the sun, get the sun on the boys, boost that T. Feels good. Light your balls on fire. Get that vitality boost. These are great for strength and both of the tendon and of the muscle in the knee and leg. Working on that slow eccentric. Just getting loosey-goosey. We don't want tight butthole. We want loose butthole here. Loose butthole means you're breathing well, means you're not holding tension. You can relax. This was a really good one, the frog with the hips wide. And then I found out that if I take pressure off of my hips by shifting all of my weight onto my arms, that can fully allow the muscles around my hips to relax. And I popped one of my hips and I was able to get into a deeper position than usual. So this was a good one. And so now I've shifted all of my weight onto, most of my weight into my upper half, and I'm just using my arms and consciously keeping everything from, I'm pointing at my screen right now as if you guys can see, but keeping everything from the hips below offline to really allow that, those muscles to relax. So my background in movement, I was a CrossFit coach for 5 years. So I learned proper movement patterns, but even then I let the ego get in the way and not so much focusing on whether or not the movement felt good, but just doing more weight, more reps, faster, and kind of rushing the movement as opposed to really feeling each muscle fiber in every single movement. So that's more of what I practice in these movement sessions, is feeling every single muscle throughout the entire range of motion. And that's creating time under tension, which helps build muscle. You don't have to be lifting weights to build muscle. Body weight exercises are fantastic. Look at a lot of these calisthenics guys, they're fucking jacked. And so this right here is another example of time under tension, where you don't have to do the full entire rep. Your muscles are still under tension, as you can see. Look at that, super sexy back. I'm looking good in this lighting, dang. Just some of these mini reps are great. So this is one reason why I enjoy working out at my rooftop deck gym, is so I don't have to worry about the judgment or perceived judgment from others. Not that that's so much a problem with me, but I know that's something a lot of people struggle with. So if you can do this in a private area first, because if you're not comfortable with doing unconventional things, if somebody saw somebody doing something like this in a gym, they'd record them and it'd go viral on TikTok. What is this person doing? So if that's something that would be on your mind and prevent you from doing this, I encourage you to do it in the privacy of your own room first and really allow your mind to get offline and just explore your body. This is a way for me to get out of my head and into my body, and like I said, release tension and just live the rest of the day more loose and, you know, flexible and mobile, agile. This was a great one, again, for the hips, and then I started to rock, like keep the lower half on board, like everything rises and falls together. And I think I get some tricep action here. Some of those humps in. You gotta practice that. Yeah, here's the tricep. These are great if you're looking to get bigger arms. A lot of people don't know, like you do biceps for bigger arms. Tricep actually comprises more of the arm muscles. Tri versus bi. So some of these diamond extensions are great for that. I love this setup. The pirate flag in the back, the houses in the hills, this full sunlight all day. This place is awesome. One of the healthiest things you can do, getting this full spectrum light exposure, the red and the infrared combined with the UVA, the UVB, boosting vitamin D, nitric oxide, enhancing that blood flow and circulation. See, like, here's one, one of the ones that you wouldn't want to, do in a gym. Showing off your butt, and again, I do this naked on occasion. That's partly how I get so tan all over, is because I'm doing this in the sun, getting my full body this light exposure. There we go, sun the butthole. If you guys aren't already doing a little butthole sunning, you're missing out. Look how nice that looks. It feels incredible. I'm serious. Try it out. Get some sun on your hole. But this is great to stretch the back, the upper back, and the shoulder. Here we're working some more strength. These eccentrics to build quad strength and strengthen the tendons in the knees. Specifically the eccentrics. You don't have to come up, so it's contracting on the way down, and then you are relaxing and then coming back up. I think I do this for a while, so we'll speed this up. Oh, there we go. At the end I start. These are great little hip swivels. Yeah, this is a great hip opener. Working that 90 degree angle. If you can't do it at this level, put your hands behind you and you can use support. Ideally working to this position where you can not even use your hands at all and rotate in circles like this using your legs only. And with all this stuff, practice just whatever your current range of motion is. Like, I'm not like thinking about really what I want to do next. I'm just kind of feeling into what my body feels like it can do and what it needs. So sometimes I go into a stretch, sometimes I go into a more static hold, sometimes I do some eccentrics, sometimes I do some more stability stuff like I'm about to do here. I think I'm going to get into like a crawling position and work some stability. Yeah. Yeah, so this is good stuff for core stability, shoulder stability, leg stability. You can do a lot of stuff from this position. Do some shoulder taps, lift one leg up. So there's varying degrees of difficulty that you can use to either make it more difficult or easier. So like if you were to put the leg down and maybe just hold this position with the leg down but knees up for a minute, try that. Just explore your levels of ability. This is going to require a lot of balance, stability, coordination, things that aren't typically trained in the gym if you're just doing machines and like free weights, for example. That works, strength, but oftentimes you might not be incorporating the other components of fitness, like balance, like stability, which are crucial for living a overall healthy life. Being able to do what you want to do. Being ready for any potential attacks. Always got to be on your toes. Get some crawls in. These are great. Practice animal movements. Pick an animal and start moving like that animal. This is better if you have a wider space, like ideally at a park in the grass. Play tiger. Gorilla, that's a fun one. Duck, frog, bear, fish. Play fish. Could do a hollow body into tight arch. Superman. So again, just kind of flowing, seeing what my body needs. Kind of active stretching, just staying moving. And these have been great to offset a lot of the tension that builds during like traditional strength training and intense exercise. So it's yin and yang. It's about balance, having both, right? If you're all yin, no yang, or all yang, no yin, you're gonna be out of balance. It's about having a good balance of both the masculine, the feminine. Up-regulation, down-regulation. Part of that is being loose. Breathing. So that's what listen to this.
90% of the casualties of war are unarmed civilians, a third of them children. Our victims have done nothing to us. From Palestine to Afghanistan to Iraq to Somalia to wherever our next target may be, their murders are not collateral damage. They are the nature of modern warfare. They don't hate us because of our freedoms. They hate us because every day we are funding and committing crimes against humanity.
I had to stop and go back and save that song.